All right. What's up, everyone? Coach Braydon here with Look Like You Lift 15 and the Look Like You Lift 15 podcast, where you're going to learn how to look like you lift in 15 minutes. I kind of botched that introduction, but we're going to go with it. It's fine. So in this video, it's just going to be me, and I wanted to talk about something that I had a couple clients bring up. I've kind of noticed that whatever my clients talk about, what my followers talk about is kind of what I want to talk to you guys about, because it gives me an opportunity to kind of give you a much more in-depth answer. So I wanted to talk to you guys about weight loss and how fast should you be losing weight, and what if your weight loss is too slow. So a lot of guys want to lose weight, fairly quickly. They want to get the weight off as fast as possible, because that means that they can move on to other things like bulking or, eating more food, cheat days, those kind of things. They want to lose it as quickly as they can. But the reality of the matter is, and sorry to burst your bubbles, guys, you can lose weight pretty quickly, but take it from me, the weight loss that you lose at a very quick rate is not going to stay off forever. If the method that you use to lose weight is not sustainable, then the results will not be sustainable. So I'm going to use myself as an example. I feel like I do that a lot. I had a photo shoot scheduled for April, and in January I decided to start losing weight to prepare for that. The whole reason why I booked the photo shoot was in order for me to kind of give me some accountability and some motivation to get started. But the problem was I didn't give myself enough time. I thought, I'll just lose 16 pounds, and I'll be good. But in reality, I had to lose about 30 pounds in order to get ready for my photo shoot. And, 30 pounds in 12 weeks is doable, and I did it, and I looked really good, but the repercussion was not the best. It was pretty bad. Essentially, how I looked on camera was not how I looked just a week later, or 2 weeks later, or a month later. I virtually gained all of my weight back. I had to start from square one in about a month. So, maybe a month and a half. But the point of the matter is, I lost all of my progress that I worked for 4 months to achieve in a month. And the reason for this is because the method that I used was not sustainable. I was starving myself a lot. My calories were very, very, very low. Some days it was like 1,400 calories. Some day it was like 900 calories. Lots of cardio, and it was a miserable experience. And so, of course, when you put your body in that kind of position, you're just going to binge when you're done. So that's what happened, right? So I'm now losing weight again. I'm back on the ball. Had my fun. So I'm losing weight again. And I started my weight loss journey at 227. And this morning I am 214 in about, maybe 8 weeks. Let's see. May 23rd. Today is July 13th. Let's see. How many weeks between May 23rd and July 13th? 7 weeks. Yeah, so about 13 pounds in 7 weeks, which I feel like is a very, very good rate to be losing weight at. So here is my training chart that I wanted to show you. Let me just go ahead and get this pulled up here. So this is my weight chart. There we go. So this is my weight chart. Sorry, I'm just trying to... There I am. So as you can see, at the beginning of the weight journey, lost, 2 pounds a week on average, 2.5 pounds a week on average. And now we're at the point right now where I'm losing about 1.5 pounds a week on average, which I think is a very, very good, slow, steady rate. And as you can see right here, I'm following a very, very good trend. I'm really happy with losing 1.5 pounds per week. And here's why. the rate that I'm losing my weight is not only enjoyable, it's sustainable. I'm doing very minimal cardio. I'm just walking every single day. I'm eating a lot of food every single day. Like, I'm eating a lot. Some days I feel really full. I'm like debating if I can even get the final meal in. But this is a really good thing. I mean, losing 14 pounds and feeling full, losing 14 pounds and like struggling to get your food in is a really good problem to have. And that's the way that it should be. And that's what happens when you lose weight at a very, very slow rate, right? So, I've got my estimated trend line right here kind of showing me, I want to get to about 190. I feel like I'll look really, really good at 190. I'm going to get there in October. And, it's July right now, and I'll get there in October. And, like, I want to get there right now, of course. But I feel like taking my sweet ass time to get there is going to be a really, really good thing, especially considering I'm doing a bodybuilding competition next April. So if I can get all of this weight off right now and take my time, then the preparation and the cut in preparation for the bodybuilding show is going to be really easy. I'm not going to have to be stressing out like I did for the photo shoot. So how much weight should you realistically be losing per week? I usually say the upper limit that you should be shooting for, like the max, is 1% of your total body weight per week, right? So if you weigh, 200 pounds, you shouldn't be losing any more than 2 pounds per week. If you weigh 250, you shouldn't be losing any more than 2.5. What I have found to be something a little more realistic and something a little more enjoyable is 0.75% of your total body weight, right? So if you weigh 200 pounds, 0.75%, that's 1.5 pounds per week. Okay, so I just take 200 and I times that by 0.075. If you weigh 250 pounds, take that 0.075. That's 1.8 pounds per week, right? So I have found that like 0.5% to 0.75% of total body weight loss per week is not only sustainable, it's enjoyable. It's a lot less miserable. So before you ask yourself, why am I not losing weight fast enough? You should ask yourself, is my expectation of losing weight unrealistic? On Instagram and social media, we see all this stuff about, hey, I lost 5 pounds this week, or I lost 30 pounds in a month. I've got guys in my program who lose 30 pounds in a month, and that's awesome for them, but is that sustainable? Probably not. A lot of the guys that do lose 30 pounds in a month, in my program, they lose it really quick, and then they naturally slow down, right? Because we have to slow it down. Otherwise, they're going to start losing energy. Metabolism is going to drop. They're going to start losing muscle mass, and it's a bad thing, right? So we have to slow it down. So don't get so caught up with what you see on social media about how fast you should be losing weight. I think also the whole before and after picture thing makes it seem like it's, instantaneous, because it's a before and after picture. They're two right there. You don't understand the time in between, the time difference in between. You can't comprehend what 6 months looks like. You can't comprehend what 3 months looks like in between pictures. So yeah, anyway, before you ask yourself, why am I not losing weight fast enough? Make sure that you ask yourself, do I have unrealistic expectations with how much I should be losing? Okay, because that's going to help you out a lot. If you look back at I have a whole I documented my entire photo shoot cutting series. I thought that I should be losing 2.5 pounds a week. Well, if we do the math on that, 2.5 pounds a week, that means I have to be in like a 9,000 calorie deficit per week. Okay, so if we divide that by like 9,000 divided by 7, that means I have to be at a 1,200, 1,300 calorie deficit per day. That's insane, right? So, anyway, this was a little bit more of a rant as opposed to actual like educational stuff, but the reality of the matter is, guys, if you want an enjoyable weight loss journey, if you want the weight loss journey to be permanent, if you want it to be successful and keep the weight off, shoot for the long game. Play this game in the long term. The short term never works. Take it from me. I did the short term. The weight that I've lost so far is, 12 pounds? Yeah, 12 pounds, 13 pounds. I would have lost that in like 4 weeks the other way. But in that 4 weeks, I would have been miserable and wanted to like die, right? but this is way more enjoyable. I'm eating more food. I'm having like cheat days on a regular basis. And I can continue this. I'm fine getting in the shape that I want and getting as shredded as I want by October. There's no rush, right? So take your time, okay? Enjoy the process. It's a process. It's not a sprint. And I hope this helps somebody. So, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please share with your friends. Share with someone who's impatient with their weight loss journey. And we've got a lot of really cool guests coming onto our podcast. I just interviewed somebody else today who's a really, really cool guy. You'll be hearing from him soon. So, looking forward to that. And with that said, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one.